Boom, viewers, subscribers. Back again with these quick updates because trust. If it's not foreign from King Mix Up, it's not credible. I keep on telling you that you don't know the things that people want to update you with that preacher boy. Yeah, certain things, we're going to hear from her ex-member that survived a failed sacrifice. Give details, how Smith instructed to take Tanika Gardner's life, and also how he instructed people. Boy, people, I just be a bagger, very gruesome. You see me, yeah, let's take a listen. Okay, people, I'm pretty sure most of y'all seen the headline, Kevin Smith charged posthumously, and, saying, what the hell is that? Well, we're going to take a look what it means and what the implication that is for his family members and his estates. As you know, posthumous trials can be held for a variety of reasons, including legal declaration that the defendant was one who committed the crime, to provide justice for the society of family members of the victims, to exonerate a wrongfully convicted person after their death. Well, the death has not spared Kevin Smith. The humiliation of being slapped with murder charges in connection with the horror that played out at the organization he led, Pathways International Kingdom Restoration Ministry. Yesterday, 2 days after he died in a car crash, Smith was posthumously charged with 2 counts of murder: conspiracy to commit murder, illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, wounding with intent, and shooting with intent. The murder charges are in relation to those vicious killings of a 39-year-old Tanika Gardner and a 38-year-old Michael Scottsdale Brown, both of St. James. And I'm pretty sure they're going to add the police officer that died as well in that accident. The family members can seek justice. But a former member of Smith's misguided flock, who asked not to be named, said that during what they believed was to be a 3-day convention, Brown was first in line to be killed. After being promised a new kidney, the source said. Human trafficking, you see me, I said. Brown allegedly discharged himself from Conwell Regional Hospital, where he was being treated for kidney disease. He had a kidney issue and he was just coming from the hospital. They did something, I think it's dialysis, they call it. He was just coming from the hospital with bandages all over him, the man said. People, human trafficking and organ trafficking. But let's continue because he had more to say. And it gets more gruesome, I'm just saying. So he said this. There was one in his neck, and Smith looked at him and asked, "You believe in me?" And the guy said, "Yes, I believe in you." And the guy ran to him and fell at his feet and started to hold on to him. And he said, "Touch my tassel." And the guy touched his feet. He also said, "You would have to die, and I will bring you back to life." And he started to pull the band-aids off him and pulled the thing out his neck. When he pulled it out, there was blood shooting out of his body, like it was a river running, the man recounted. People, it also said, during the whole ordeal, Smith kept promises to followers that he would resurrect Brown. And he asked the boy, "Is there anywhere where we can put him so he can bleed out and die? Then I will resurrect him back from the dead," said former congregant. Gardner was next in line. The man said it was alleged that Smith told her that the entry to the premises would require blood. He said, "Your blood has to be clean. You cannot enter here." And he asked her, "Do you believe that I am the resurrection?" And she said, "Yes, I do." The man recounted the horrifying night. Boy, people, we can't make these things up. But he also said Smith went on to ask Gardner, "Do you believe that if you die, you will come back to life?" To which she also replied, "Yes, I do." No, people, we're too gullible, man. At this point, Smith gave instructions for Gardner's throat to be slashed. He said, "Archangels, one of you go and cut her throat," the man alleged, and this his partner on the right that has been charged, Gardner did not cry out, the man said. All I can remember hearing was like blood was rushing down in her windpipe, and I could hear her choking on her blood. but she did not scream or anything. And I think the reason for that was because the knife was rubbed with garlic. So she wasn't feeling it, the man said. Chat jam. Then came strict orders from Smith to harm other congregants if they attempted to enter the premises. He said anyone that he doesn't authorize to come through the gates should be stabbed to death, the man recounted. Members of the JCF were alerted after the injured woman turned up at the hospital, reportedly told lawmen of rituals involving human sacrifices taking place at the location. Smith was arrested after reportedly shooting at lawmen. Some 42 members of his flock were also taken into custody. On Monday, Smith died in a motor vehicle car crash on the Linston bypass in St. Catherine. He was being transferred from Freeport Police Station in St. James to the CIB headquarters in downtown Kingston, where charges were to be laid against him. You see me, I said, Jano. Can't believe people. This is one of the reasons why we need to leg of the Bible business and start believing more in ourselves, man. Also, said the ballistics test reports confirmed that the policewoman service pistol was used in this matter. I did a review earlier on that on my King Mix-Up channel, as well as the priest, aka cult leader, had JDF soldiers protecting him and escorting him in vehicles and all of these things. Swing over to my King Mix-Up channel when you're done with this video and check that out if you have the time, Mr. Madison. So like I said in the beginning of this video, the implications of being charged posthumously, if you are found innocent, then you know that you're good to go, you know what I mean? But if you're found guilty, well, that leaves room for people to sue you, and, there's some failed sacrifices that you heard from one of them. He can possibly sue the estate for damages, you see me, I say, as well as the family of Tanika Gardner, you know what I mean? Since he instructed his partner to slash her throat. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody got to get the blame, But just giving you them update on that situation, you see me, I say. There's some food for thought before I end this review. I find it strange that Andrew Holness is so vocal now that, the cult leader is gone. Because I still believe in what I believe based off what I've seen, But we did do a review over here saying that, was he set up? You see me, I said, on the Boom Bye Bye channel. Obviously, that's not what you see on the screen. That's a different review, But we know that the preacher boy was, basically going against Andrew's will. You see me, I said. I know that Andrew is very vocal and you're back on lockdown. The same thing he was preaching about. Anyway, people, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and take care of yourself.